Let's see. Random acts of kindness.
Have you ever heard of that Kindness 101 on Facebook?
No.
It's cool.
And we'd like to thank Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring this morning's Community Spotlight program right here on KRIM. Chris Higgins in the studio, and hope you're having a great Thursday morning, a beautiful sunny day out there. A little bit cooler weather. I think high is supposed to be 52, low 50s. So, yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. In the studio this morning, I have the Executive Director of the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce, Maia Crespin.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Maia. How are you?
I'm fantastic as always.
It's been a moment or two since you've been in here. You've been busy. You've been,
I think the last one I was sick or something. It was
something. Yeah, something came up, and but yeah, it's good to have you in here to talk Chamber of Commerce and all the different activities that you have going on.
We got a lot coming up, yeah.
Got a lot of things happening, and there's always a lot happening. I think last month, Tina Smith came in, and she mentioned just activities, like the number of activities, and it basically worked out to like one a week.
Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To where
that was my goal, to have at least one thing a week for our community and our members.
Yeah, between ribbon cuttings, luncheons, different special events.
First Fridays.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, so much going on. I'm excited. I'll be able to come to First Friday now that football season is football season, because that's, every Friday night is Friday Night Lights with high school football. So, live streaming those games, not able to come out to First Friday. But I've heard great things, and people saying that they're having a blast and just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and our focus for the First Fridays is to go to a different business each month, and they're a member, of course, and just support them. Buy some dinner, have some drinks, just network. So really, our focus is just another way to help our members kind of get a little extra cash.
Yeah. Well, and if you're listening on the radio, know that you can watch on the KRIM FM Facebook page. We're live streaming right now. So you can see Maia and myself and Maia's sparkly hoodie, Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. And, we have a friend watching right now down in Mexico.
Oh, yeah?
And that is Mr. Steve Harder.
Oh,
so Steve and
hi, Steve.
Lisa down there. Do you know where they are in Mexico?
Cancun? No.
It does start with a C, though.
I don't know.
3 words.
Oh. Goes through. No. I don't know.
No.
I love Steve and Lisa.
Cabo San Lucas.
I should have known that. Yeah. I swear I saw a post for them.
I know. They're putting up pictures. Steve catching fish. I mean, he's catching these big whoppers and then eating them. It's catch and grill, cook.
Catch and cook. I like it.
I guess catch and cook. So not Captain Cook, but Catch and Cook. So he's down there. They're down there in Cabo, having a great time.
They deserve it after all their hard work for the Northern Gila County Fair.
Oh, look,
they worked their booties off.
They did. Steve asked, "Is she a natural blonde?" Steve.
No, now it's going gray, but
Steve.
We love Steve.
So yeah, he's like eating local. Yeah, catching the local fish, and having a great time in Cabo, where it's a little bit warmer than here.
Little bit.
Yeah.
It's freezing, hence the hoodie.
I know, you came in the door rather quick.
Yeah.
And we're like...
The hustle was real.
So, First Friday's a wonderful thing. And what else? What are some of the activities that are coming up soon?
Well, one I just started today is going to be our Board of Directors votes. We need votes for the next Board of Directors. We actually have 6 stellar candidates that have put their name in the hat. 2 are actually incumbents. So Andy Strader, who is currently our vice president, he is a he's a branch manager for National Bank of Arizona. And then Carol Quigley, who is our treasurer. So those two are incumbents, and then we were also honored to have 4 new individuals apply for the board of directors positions.
Okay.
There is actually 4 open positions, so I sent out the email just a few minutes ago. I also posted the link on Facebook. So every member can vote, but you only get 1 vote per membership. And it will be open for a week. So it'll be open till 5 p.m. till next Thursday, the 17th. And the 4 other candidates that we have, the first is Linda Gibson, the superintendent for the Payson Unified School District. David Southworth, he actually owns Dave's Mobile Screen Repair, which he's done some jobs for me, and he's done a great job. So he just wants to get a lot more involved in the community. So we're very excited for him to have thrown his hat in the ring. And then we also have Gene Pendergraft. He is the owner of the Rusty Pine Cone up in Pine. Yep. Yeah. And Gene is a very, if you haven't met Gene yet, I highly recommend you just take a quick road trip to Pine, because he is very energetic and very community involved. And so I would be very excited for all of them to get on there, but we only have 4 spots.
Yes.
And then we also have Simone Caseo. She is one of our ambassadors right now. And so she's actually going to be starting a new position, which I'm very excited for her. It is the regional representative with the Small Business Development Center.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That should be wonderful.
Yeah, I think so too.
So working for SBDC. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, those are all wonderful candidates.
Oh gosh, I was so excited when everybody kind of sent us their cover letter and resume, and in the email too, it does have basically their cover letter on why they would be a good candidate for the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce Board. One of the most important things to me is board involvement, because I cannot do this by myself. And also their community involvement, their community passion. And I would like more. We definitely want to do a lot more with the schools. And we also want to be more diversified as it pertains to, locations of our board members, because we have Breezy out in Young, and having him on the board is amazing. He also has a lot of enthusiasm, and he's extremely busy now, having his second location in Superior.
That's right.
Yeah, and so we've been doing the Twilight Tuesdays with him and the Payson Farmers Market, serving wine and samples and stuff. So yeah, just having a lot more regional involvement, I think, is very important. So yeah.
That'd be great. I know Gene and his wife,
Lee. She's awesome.
Right.
Yeah, good people.
They are, a great couple, and they do a great job with the Rusty Pine Cone up there.
They do.
It is a really cool.
It's cool. I mean, there's so much in there. Every time I go in, I find something new. But it's I don't want to say overwhelming, but it's like you need some time to go through there. It's some cool stuff.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it's usually spend a lot of money, but they have a rewards program, so you can earn points.
There you go.
And then you get a certain amount off your next purchase. So
that's cool.
I've got quite a bit banked up.
Hey, well, that's great, because for Christmas, for presents.
Amen.
It's a wonderful store for gifts.
Yep.
So that's nice to have a little bit of moolah in the bank.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
A little Rusty Pine Cone credit.
Yeah, so the voting is open until next Thursday at 5 p.m. Please do vote. You can vote up to 4 candidates. I know we've had a lot of voting lately, but you got one more chance.
Yep.
So.
And again, that is just for chamber members.
Yes, sir.
Chamber members. So if you're not a member of the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce,
you don't get to vote.
You don't get to vote.
Nope.
So if you are thinking about becoming a member, well, that's one of the privileges you get to vote for board members. But there's a lot of other benefits, many other benefits, and especially if you're a business that could host a First Friday.
Yeah.
So the First Fridays, that is great. So anything coming up real soon this weekend? Next weekend?
So pardon me. Next Tuesday is going to be our monthly luncheon. I'm pretty excited for this one too. It's at the Madaslaw Hotel and Casino from 11 to 1. And this one we've labeled, I guess you can call it, or titled it as Winter Prep. And obviously winter is coming, and feels like it's here already. But with that, we're focusing, we had 5 different businesses that are going to come in and talk about preparing your home, your auto, things like that, to make sure that, number one, you're safe, but you're not breaking a bunch of hot stuff or burning down your house or anything. So our sponsor is going to be Payson Tire Pros and Automotive.
Nice.
And then our speakers are going to be Algon Electric, George Henry Heating and Cooling, Friendly Pest Control, and you. Rim Country Home Watch.
Rim Country Home Watch. Okay, that is right. Yeah.
Man with many, many hats.
A few hats. So.
Which is essential because so many people are going to be traveling this holiday season. With airfare being astronomical, and then gas is coming down a little bit. It's not where we want it to be, but I know people want to see their families, and so knowing that you have an entity like Rim Country Home Watch to come and make sure your pipes aren't bursting, making sure the heat is on, making sure that animals are okay, things like that. I love what you guys do.
No, it's looking forward to it, to speaking, and it should be a really good luncheon. And hearing from the other speakers as well, when you mentioned vehicles, I mean, it's so important to get the winter air in your tires with the summer air out. Joking.
Duh.
Joking. I
was like, okay, maybe that. Steve's like, oh, there's her blonde showing again.
He's watching. He's like.
Too funny. No, but in all seriousness, like making sure you have good tires for the snow and everything. Ice is kind of what it is, but snow, it's very important to have good tires.
I know we just got new tires on the KRIM Kia Soul.
Yeah.
And we got them from Payson Tire Pros.
Yeah.
Automotive, Brian. And nice set of Hercules tires.
Hercules!
Hercules. But no, it is so true because we had a little bit of a snow already. Yep. And if your tires are, don't have that much tread on them, wearing unevenly, and that's with our car, it was uneven to where it needed an alignment. Yep. Because tires are so expensive now. Yep. You want to make sure you keep tires rotated. And if you need an alignment, it's much better to spend, $100 or whatever the alignment is to save a $700,000-$800,000 set of tires. So. Yeah,
and also just preparing also, so maybe you get stuck in a ditch or something like that. I mean, what do you need in your car to at least stay warm and safe for, a couple hours, a day, just make sure that you have things like that in your car just in case.
Oh yeah, we have one of those little jump starters, which is so cool. Where you keep it, make sure it's charged up, and you can push a button and check to make sure. But that way, if your battery does go dead, something is left on, and you go out to your vehicle, and if it's during the night or in the winter when it's really cold, you're somewhere there's no one around. Yep. You can just hook that bad boy up and start your vehicle up, and
or God forbid you have a crash. You just want to make sure you're safe, because that was one thing I was taught being an Illinois native. It's basically snows a lot there.
Yeah.
And so
blankets, lots
of blankets.
Yeah. I know. That's have the blanket. It seems like always in the back of the vehicle. Yeah.
Well, and I think one of the things I was talking to Jeremy with Algon Electric, one of the things that I wanted him to focus on is the importance of making sure that you plug in your space heater properly. Because people just feel like they can plug it in wherever into a surge protector and what have you, and there's already 8 things in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And a space heater is drawing a lot of power.
It doesn't seem like it would, but it does.
Yeah, because if it's small, you think, oh, it's really small. But to power that heater, to generate that heat, requires more power, more electricity. So, if you already have a lot of things plugged in there and it's putting too much on that power strip, or outlet, not good.
Not good. So that was one of the things kind of moving forward since I've been back. I wanted to, because usually at our lunches, you've been to many lunches, it was just one speaker for about 45 minutes, and I know after having lunch you get kind of snoozy. So that's why I thought maybe having a few more people kind of break it up a little bit, but also have more of our membership up there talking about whatever is relevant at the time, I think is vitally important. And it gives them another piece or value to their membership, knowing that we are there to support them.
There we go. So that luncheon is next Tuesday. Again, if you're a member, you're more than welcome to go out there. And even non-members,
Yep.
it's a great way to check out the chamber, network a little bit, and maybe see if you want to join. Check out the luncheon, see what it's about. And the meals are always wonderful at the Matazel Hotel and Casino. They do a great job.
They do. And then we did have a price change. Oh, it was a small price change. I just lost an inch.
You lost someone. I know.
If you're watching this on the Facebook, you saw it.
Shrink a little bit.
So
You need to be taken down a notch.
I do sometimes, yes.
But
That was the good Lord telling me to take it down. He's like, whoop.
Yeah.
So anyway, I forgot. Oh yeah, price change. So with that, everything's gone up, and unfortunately, so
Food
we
costs.
we
Yeah.
have to. But we only went up $5 if you prepay for the lunch.
Yes.
So it's $25 for prepay, and it's $30 at the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then non-members, we want to make sure that our members feel that value as well.
Mm-hmm.
So non-members, the price has gone up to $50. So
There you go. Yeah. So that's a real incentive. It's a good incentive to become a member.
yeah, I agree. I mean,
Yeah,
of course.
and so the website to check out, membership benefits, the
Mhm.
cost of a membership. What is the website?
RimCountryChamber.com.
There it is.
I know you know it by heart, but
But I don't know, but rimcountrychamber.com.
yeah, we have an event calendar on there as well, and we update it every day, multiple times a day, with things that we see on Facebook or an
Mhm.
email.
Mhm.
Anywhere that I can get the information, I always update it. So I'd say save it as a favorite and check it.
Yeah, and I really encourage organizations or businesses, if you're doing something, if you're having an event, send that information to Maya
Yeah,
at the chamber, message her, email her.
IM me, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
however, but get her that information because you're more than happy to get
Oh,
it
yeah.
on that calendar.
Yeah, and it's
great.
my honor to have to do this, just because there are a lot of things are on Facebook, right?
Mhm.
But if you don't create an event on Facebook, it could get lost in the feed, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so that's where this is always there, and it is on the day, and you can scroll down and check certain dates, or you can even search. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're looking for something like chamber of events only, there's a search box. Just put in chamber. You're looking for family friendly, just put in family, kid friendly, kid, things like that. So it's kind of nice, because then you can, or if you're looking for free stuff, I put in free, is one of the keywords too. So
Nice.
easy
Very
to
nice.
find, like Google.
There we go. So what else?
Oh, man, we got a lot going on.
on.
So that same day,
Yes.
next Tuesday,
Yes.
from 3 to 5, we're going to be doing a ribbon cutting grand opening at a vinyl destination with Tyler. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, we're pretty stoked for that. He's on Main Street. If you don't know where he's located specifically, he's right behind Rim Country Insurance, where Dan Cobb is,
Mhm.
Jonic Glass as well. So I definitely recommend you guys come out. He's going to have a DJ and food and all kinds of fun stuff. So again, that's next Tuesday from 3 to 5 p.m.
3 to 5. Yeah, Tyler does a great job.
Heck yeah, he does.
Vinyl.
Yeah.
So if you need it on your vehicle, on your business, signage, whatever it is. Yeah, he is just very talented, real meticulous.
Very meticulous, yeah. Did you see that boat he's going to do?
Yeah, like it's like a houseboat or
Yeah.
something.
I was like, you're going to need a crane, man. That thing's big.
No, yeah. He, he's done some work for us, and he does a really good job.
He does a great job, so I'm very proud of him, and very honored to help him with his ribbon cutting and grand opening. After that, we have a really neat workshop, and this is going to be free thanks to APS. APS has donated or granted some money to Moonshot, who's out of Flagstaff, to provide workshops to the business community for free.
Mhm.
For this specific workshop, you do not have to be a chamber member, because we have done it in coinciding with the town of Payson Economic Development Department.
Okay.
And this workshop specifically is on customer service, which I think
Nice.
is vitally important, especially with the holidays coming up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because unfortunately, there are some people who get grumpy, but I think we need to sometimes just take a deep breath and give it the grace that it needs. Yeah, Scrooge it out. And
I was making my grumpy face.
he was. It was pretty cute, though.
I don't know if I can do a grumpy face. And maybe Maria would think differently. But I don't think so. I mean, I don't really Some people just have a really good grumpy face.
Yeah, I mean the resting grump face, right? Yeah.
Resting grump face, yeah. RGF? I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, no, some people do have it, but you know, customer service goes a long way.
Yeah.
Especially with somebody just saying hello, you know, when you walk into a business.
Yeah.
Simple things. And this will be like tips and tricks and things to do, but we broke it up into 2 different sessions. So the first session, again, I apologize for not mentioning the date, but it will be on Tuesday, November 29th.
Okay.
And the first session will be from 8:30 to 10 a.m. And that one is specific for frontline staff.
Okay.
Then we have a second one. That one's from 1:30 to 3 on November 29th, same day. That one's going to be more so for management. We thought it was important for frontline to go first and then management next, so that they can convey and, you know, what the frontline management issues may be to the managers, you know, if they're able to attend. So again, it's a free workshop. I think it's a neat opportunity. And one of the things that I'm like, why, you know, we don't see a ton of people come to workshops. But I think if you just coming to the workshop, you can always grab at least 1, but if not 10 pieces of new information or tips and tricks to grow your business, to revitalize it, to whatever needs to happen. And it's a great networking opportunity too.
Get those nuggets.
Nuggets.
Those nice nuggets.
Yeah.
And it's important because it is a way that business owners or managers, but business owners can investing in your business. You're investing in your business by taking that time to go to these sessions. And like you said, it might not be, you know, all new information, but there almost always is just, you know, a few things.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least a few things that you're going to take away.
Yeah.
That can really help.
And one of the things that I've also thought too is like, I wonder if people like don't attend because they feel like they're admitting fault to something, like they're admitting that they have bad customer service. Yeah. And I don't see it as that personally, but.
No, I think as a business owner, as a manager, as a leader, you always should be striving to get better.
Yes.
Knowing that there's always something you can learn. There's always something that you can improve upon and make better. And you want to take advantage of those opportunities. To be the best you can be. Whether it, again, is as a business owner, a manager, whatever it is, whatever the position is. Even, you know, working like you said, front line, that customer service, because it's challenging. So there's going to be situations that maybe you can learn a technique or an approach or something that can help you in that very challenging situation.
Yeah.
I know one of the, I forget who it was and where I picked it up, but I remember somebody giving me this bit of information when it came to customer service and an unhappy customer, a customer that just, you know, was very upset because, you know, you messed up. And every business, everybody, every person will make a mistake. Oh, yeah. You know, and we make mistakes, we're human, it happens. And I think you said, when we were talking before the program, it's like how you handle it. But one of the questions that this person told me that, you know, you can ask a customer that if you say, well, we're very sorry, and they just won't accept it. Well, you messed this up, you messed this up, you messed this up. Asking that customer, well, what can we do to make you happy? And if they can give you, well, I want a $50 credit. I want, you know, my next 2 meals for free. And if it's something you can do, okay, here you go. And if that makes them happy, all right, there we go. But if they can't tell you what you can do to make them happy, then really that's like the end point right there. Well, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. If we can't make you happy, very sorry this happened. But, you know, we want to make you happy. But if you're telling us there's nothing we can do to make you happy, to make this better, then, you know, we're very sorry. Yeah. You know. Yeah. And that's kind
and hopefully people don't come with unrealistic expectations to make them happy.
Yeah, but I think sometimes you do find, you know, situations where people just, you know, they want to vent, they want to, you know, say, oh, and let you know that this really, you know, they didn't appreciate it, it was a hindrance to them, it bothered them, whatever it was. But then, okay, how can we make it up to you? How can we make you happy? Yeah. So,
And I think that there'll be a plethora of information that we'll kind of go over during this workshop. So I'm actually going to go to a workshop that the town of Payson is putting on with Access Culture Group after off the radio here, but it's at the chamber, and it's like building and keeping a good team. So I think that's important for everybody.
Oh yeah.
But I'm excited for some of the individuals that are there right now. So Miranda, who works at the chamber with me, and then Terry, who works at Walmart. She's a manager there, and then I know Eric, who's the new SBDC director. He's there. So I think it'll be a group full of people who can really kind of just
benefit.
Yeah.
And add to it.
Yeah.
Add to the discussion.
Yeah.
So we have a few minutes. What else?
Okay.
I know.
I've been warned.
I know.
So 2 more things.
Yeah.
So we have a chamber Christmas market. We're very excited for that
Nice.
one.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a chamber member to attend it or be a vendor there, but it's $25 for members and $50 for non-members.
Okay.
And it'll be on December 3rd from 1 to 4 in the chamber and the Gila County parking lot over here.
Okay.
So Steve Christensen, we talked, we might do Colcord Street right there instead, so we can allow for more parking.
Gotcha.
But that just dropped last night, so I'm not 1,000% on that. But if you want to be a part of it, just hit me up, IM me, DM me, email me, Maia, MAIA, runcountryczamber.com. We also have wine tastings, the last one of the year. That will be at Twilight Tuesdays, and that'll be on Tuesday, December 6th from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Sawmill parking lot. And Breezy will be there again with all of his delicious wine.
Wonderful. Yeah, we'll make sure we get that out there. Twilight Tuesdays. There's only 2 this year.
Yep.
So the first one happened. It was the first Tuesday in November.
Yep.
So now the first Tuesday in December, which I believe is December 1st. 6th. It
was November 1st.
It was November 1st.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for correcting me. December 6th. That's right, because December 3rd is Electric Light Parade.
Yes, and that's why we're doing our Chamber Christmas Market beforehand.
Nice.
Because we have a lot of people that set up shop, they want to have a good spot for the Electric Light Parade. But then our vendors then can break down because Electric Light Parade starts at 6.
Yeah.
So this would allow them to break down, get their families, and come back down to watch the parade. So
Thinking. You're smart. There we go. That's good.
Thanks.
That is good.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, no, that's smart thinking right there. That's some good planning.
So and then I'll be at the council meeting tonight to give you guys an update, even though you've already heard it all. So you can take a little 3-minute nap if you want, but
come on now. It's always good.
You never nap, and I absolutely love doing the kind of updates to the council on what the chamber's doing. So I'll be there tonight to kind of just say hi and.
No, it's great to hear about all the different activities the chamber is doing. Plus, it's a great way to promote some of those businesses. So when you talk about First Friday, and you mention a business and businesses speaking at a luncheon or sponsoring a luncheon, and just that gets out there. It's just another way that you're giving that exposure. Yeah. And helping that business out by putting their name out there in the public and talking about what you're doing and what they're doing. So it is wonderful. All right, so there you go.
Half-hour time flies by here.
Half-hour does fly by. Well, it's great when we have friends messaging us from Mexico and other things.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Lisa.
I know.
We miss you.
Yep, enjoy it, and they were down there for a little while too.
Yeah, 2 weeks, nice. I think. Yeah, that's what Vanessa was telling me. Yeah.
There we go.
I was like, they deserve it.
yeah. Like you said, a lot of time put into the Northern Gila County Fair, and they also do a lot of other things in the community.
Oh, totally. Yeah, he's a great musician.
He plays a little music, and there we go. So thank you, Maia, so much for coming on
Chris.
Today, and thank you guys for watching. Also for listening, and a big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our Community Spotlight program. Time to get back to the music with some Aerosmith, Oasis, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Bob Marley, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service.
KRIM weather forecast for Payson and surrounding areas. I'm nowcast meteorologist.
There we go.
That's fun.
Heck yeah.
Skies high around 51.
Oh, 250.
Friday mostly sunny, high around 52.
Fierce
Including Friday night, low around 33.
Hey. All right, guys. See you later. Have a wonderful day.